Okay, this is for veterans more than what it is beginners. If you have a client that you downloaded on PC 2 or 3 months or older and you can't get things like your thermal scope to work, it's your client. It's not updating all the files. So what you got to do is you got to go in, delete the entire directory. I've already done it. I've fixed everything. I don't want to mess it up again. Delete the entire game. Then once you're done, if you have a cleaner, clean your system. Get rid of any additional files that's hidden in your computer somewhere. And that way you don't have bottlenecks later on. Then once all that's done, you download your client again from the main site. I'm assuming you're using the main site, and reinstall your game. Now, something about the reinstalling of the game that I caught is that I'll get a notification. It wants to give permission to do two different entities. One of them is Lost Light, the other one is all in Chinese writing. If I don't know what it is, I'm not installing it. I'm not giving it permission. So I just allow Lost Light to have access. I deny access to the other one and the game works fine. Okay, now we're in the game on a free-to-play account. The reason why I did this is because I need to explain your KD and your success rate. In the matches, if you kill a bot Firefly, it counts just like if you killed a player. Of course, the Marauder, same thing. Now, the success rate is where people get really, really confused. They think a success rate is you go into a match and you get knocked and eliminated, and that this is going to go down. That's not true. What happens is if you go into a match and you get knocked and eliminated once, twice, but you evacuate on the third time in the same raid, this will be 100%. In fact, let me take this character into a match and let's show you how it works. Okay, I'm in a match. Let's get killed. Oh no, missed the bot. New character is on easy mode, trust me. When you get higher in level, these bots become deadly assassins. Okay, we surrender. We redeploy. To eliminate. Okay, made it out. Got eliminated twice. See? Evacuation 100%. And that's what people get confused on. Okay, next we're going to talk about the difference between Marauder and Firefly. That's your Firefly. She's got a bot. In this case, it's this bot. And I got a big security case. The Marauder, you don't have such a thing. You get a loadout, and you can push your reset to randomize the gear. But this is kind of a money sink. In fact, this is a pretty good loadout if I also take this in. Now, unless they changed it, if you take your Marauder in and he does an evac, that tanks your evac score down. Okay, we're going to talk about the pets. And the pets are one of the major cash sinks of the game. Let's take a look at them. This is your starter pet. It's got limited backpack space, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, and that's it. It's a 4 slot. Then you got the second one that was put out. Its max potential. This is the initial. The max potential is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 slots. A 5x2. Not very big. Middle class. And that, other than whatever you pay here, you're going to pay in other ways to upgrade it. And you don't only upgrade its tactical pack, but they have these things called sensors to upgrade its retrieval time. Then on the third wave of bots was this one. See, this one's got a bigger backpack compared to that one and that one. And a lot of people bought this one. And this is what it actually starts out with. Again, you got to pay cash or in-game currency to upgrade this one. And this one's relatively new. And then the microtransaction minions came out with these two bots. These two bots have the same size backpack, but these have special abilities. This one can auto retrieve, which I think it's bugged. It doesn't work like it used to. It'll go around and pick at things that it can reach and bring it. Well, it doesn't bring it back to you, but it puts it in its inventory, and then you can access its inventory, and if you want it, to put it in your inventory. And then we got this one. This one is the queen of the pay to win bots right here. This one is known to toss grenades through ceilings, through floors, through ranges it shouldn't be able to do. And that's why it's such a popular pet. It's just overpowered. And if you don't have this and you're fighting somebody that has it, it drastically reduces your chances of winning that battle. Okay, now we're going to talk about upgrades to it. Now you can go to the black market and buy the upgrades, but like clockwork, this company, the Trade Center, Firefly exclusives, you can buy the pack. So you're paying $2,800, okay, $49.99. And then you add on top of that the discount. It's going to be $3,600, $1,980. So $1,980 will be another $30. It'll be $49 after the discount ends. Since we talked about the pets and the microtransactions, let's talk about some of the shop. Okay, when the game started, we got outfits like this one. You know, pretty decent looking. It's black. You'd think it'd be tactical, especially at night. But again, the bots see everything. The bots know everything. If a player was to put their targeting reticle over you that's not zoomed in, it's going to turn red. So they're going to know that there's a player there. So you're not as hidden as you might think. This one was $980. What's $980? $29.99. No. Okay, let's $19.80. The bonus list $29.15. Possible. But as time went on, the items. Okay, here's a lucky draw outfit. Oh man, are we going to get into this? Lucky draw, let's talk about it. When you do the lucky draw, you get tickets, okay? Whereas the Shadow Assassin, okay, it's going to take 646 tickets to guarantee you're going to get everything listed here in the outfit. Well, here's a problem. Let's say that you're doing, it's the time frame here. Okay, in this time frame, you buy 200 tickets. Then the event goes away, and a month or so later, whatever, it comes back. Well, you think that, okay, well, the only thing I gotta do is pay for the rest of the tickets. You can get the rest of the outfit. It doesn't work that way. It resets. So you're going to have to buy up to 646 tickets all over again, because it will double reward you with an emote, an icon. It double rewards you. So if you ever decided to buy 646, so let's look at 646. 600. $646 is $6,099. Yeah, $100. So it'll be a bill, $100 to get most of these. Let's see, $100 for the paint skin. That's a continuous draw. A continuous draw. $100 for the Inquisitor. Okay. So, yeah, you get that part. Well, now what the game is doing, or the company, the developers are doing, is they're trying to eliminate the outfit in favor of what they're calling extra operators now. So here we go. They're doubling up. They're changing the way that they do things. So this operator, 4980, 4980, back to 99.99. Okay. What about this one? Same thing, 99.99. It's expensive, very expensive. And when people can't use third person mode, you're not even seeing the operator that you're using. So you're buying a cosmetic for other people to see that you won't be able to see yourself while you're in the raid. It just doesn't make very much sense to me. Okay, now we're going to talk about immunity points. A lot of people want to know what's an immunity point and why. Well, I'm going to help you figure that out. Go to prepare ops, confirm. Okay, let's say you're out of immunity points. They want you to buy it. It's all about the money. And that's the only reason why the immunity points are in the game. They want you to run up against people, get killed, get pissed off, run the store, buy some more. You can buy 10 of these, and then you have to use real money cash. So that's immunity points, why it's there, 101. Now we're going to talk about your loadout. What some people do, everybody's different, is a lot of people love this helmet because it improves your hearing. In the game, you're going to have a sound indicator here. And if they have the wrong type of armor on, you can see the sound indicator basically pointing where they are. So that's why a lot of people like this helmet. This armor is quote unquote the silent armor. Now it's got the quiet perk. This armor on down is pretty much quiet through a lot of things, except for jumping and stuff like that, going through bushes. You got some armor that's better than this, but you got to lean the right way for it to be quiet. But that's why people like this armor, because they can just walk up to another player, they don't get heard, and that's it. You got the drop on the other player. But there's a downside to the armor. It's like wearing plastic. If they open up on you, you're gone. There is no such thing as being quiet and sneaking by a bot. Just forget it. You're not going to do it. So that's why most people like wearing the thicker armor. On the NA server, which is what I play on, it's like 80% are bots and then 20% are players. Why have quiet armor on when 80% of your engagements is bots shooting at you left and right, and then the other player, since the bots are locked onto you, they're going to follow the fight and they're going to go right toward you. So that's why a lot of people are starting not to like this armor anymore. They'll go with the heavier armor. With the heavier armor, they can kill the bots a lot more efficiently. It's just bang bang, they're dead, and that's all there is to it. Okay, this is the firing range. This is where I suggest a lot of people need to practice your stuff before you go into some matches. What you do is you set up your dummy. Okay, this one, we're going to go with the standard loadout. Tier 6 guy. We're going to pretend like this guy is a ranked match guy. This guy's going to be your Firefly bot. This guy, let's give him the... we're going to give him the basic standard loadout on other bots. We're going to give this guy the player setup. Okay. Okay, here's the gun. The 74M and the M4A1. Starting with the 74M. 441. Max hit points 435. He's dead. One shot. That guy with the better armor. Standard loadout people seem to use. One shot to the head. He's done. Now this is the raid armor set. Only 3 damage. 4 shots in the head to kill him. Now more than likely he would have got you. Unless you were got him from a flank. So, okay, now we're going to the M4. Now this one, again, has the M995, and it's a gold bullet. So it's got high armor pen. So of course, it penetrated his armor, but it didn't kill him. We'll go with this one with the heavy armor. Well, fire twice. Okay, here's one with more armor. One shot, penetrated straight through, didn't kill him. Even though it's a headshot. Okay, this is your tier 6 armor guy. Went right through his armor. This is why I call this a raid setup, because it'll go right through whatever armor they have. It won't be a single shot, but you're hurting them a lot. So that's the difference between the 74M with the purple bullet and the M4 with the gold bullet. Now there's a lot of other people out there. Maybe I'll do another video with different guns, but knowing your guns and also knowing your range is pretty important, because with the rifles, I think you get full damage at 50 meters. Unless you got the short paratrooper gun, then that's like 30 meters. It's just something you got to learn. Okay, now we're going to talk about subscriptions. I used to be a Prime member. And then you got the Alpha, which gives you some more storage, workbench, which is helpful. In fact, workbench is extremely helpful. There's a way you can make a lot of money without doing very many raids. I might do a video on that later. Crafting limit, crafting time, black market, yeah, all this. You know, I'll think about making a video with just Alpha and show you how to make a multi-millionaire without doing very many raids. Okay, then you got the Beta. See, this is pretty good. Does not cost durability. So if you take in armor, then you bring it back and it's got 0, but it's got a max durability of, let's say, 100, you can repair it back to 100. You don't lose any durability. Now, if you take it into the field and use a kit on it, that's going to reduce the durability. You won't be able to get it back. Character skill experience, survival duration, shelter upgrade time, shelter box capacity, +2, Heidi's, nah. Okay, then you get this pistol. Like I said before, in this game, the bullets are the key. The guns, it doesn't matter. Well, it matters, but not as much as you might think. So that's what you get for Alpha and Beta. And if you was to get either one of them, I would seriously consider just the Alpha. Now let's talk about some matches you've been in. You're not sure if you got killed by a bot or was it a player. What you can do is you can go down here, click on the 2-person icon, go to recent matches, and if they show up here, they're real players. And with the red bullets, they're the ones that killed you. That's an easy way to tell if you don't know who actually killed you or not. Now let's talk about the bots you got in the game. You got the Firefly, which is pretty well geared. If you go in just a basic loadout, they'll beam you from a distance. It's ludicrous. They see everything. They need to work on the line of sight of them. And then you got the Marauder bot. The Marauder bot has just basic armor. It was meant when the game came out to give a player a chance to kill the bot with a pistol that we got, and they could do it. But when they go up against Firefly bots with the heavier armor, you're basically done for. It's just an aim bot. It just won't go in your favor. And then you got the elite bots. Elite bots carry better armor, better weapons, better accuracy. Now in this game, people don't seem to know that you have lobbies in the game also. What the lobbies do is you can create a lobby or join one if it's not password protected, and you don't get anything out of it. You just go in for the experience. You can choose your map, solo, shootout, requires mic, whatever. What else you got? You got your duo, you got your full team, which NA doesn't know anything about full team. It's just single or duo. And then your marauder difficulty. This is what people are seeing in game. The higher you get in rank, the higher the difficulties get. So I think it's rank 20, it's like average or difficult, and 40 or 50 or whatever, it gets extreme. And you can definitely tell that it's extreme. Hate to repeat myself, but I'll say it again. Once you're in the game world, the bots see everything. Now this is a video clip from JVonD's, and here's an example.
No, not one here.
Okay, now that's a bot way over there. And it can see through all this grass, everything here like it's not there. The bots can see you in the buildings. They can just, once they're activated, they'll see you no matter where you go. Nowhere to run. Now this clip is from a YouTube content creator here in the United States called JVonD's, I think is how you pronounce it. Now this is going to give you an example of just how obscene these gas grenades are.
Someone's coming.
Oh my god, you're so fucking annoying.
Now you see how it's going through this level, the level above, the level below, and it could even be going as far down as the first level. You would think that these were trans-dimensional grenades. Definitely needs to be fixed, a complete rework, and we've been complaining about this for quite a long time. Okay, now this is Silent Johnny. He's a Asian content creator, I believe. Don't understand his videos. I'm in America, I play on the NA, he plays on the Asian. The clients are similar, but they're not exactly the same. And he's going to show you a prime reason why people still use these types of gas grenades. Notice how it lit somebody up. It's like an ESP. And see how the cloud is so big, now it lit up two people. It's basically a cheat, put it mildly. Okay, still with Silent Johnny, we're going to talk about knockdowns real fast. Okay, he just knocked two people down. Now there's two things you want to watch. One of them's going to be this indicator here. Keep watching. Now you see how this green icon's on here? We don't notice this on the North American client unless we just don't see it. But that tells you that they're trying to come back. They're resurrecting. See how this is green? That means they're not in a resurrected status yet. See how it just turned red? He's now considered resurrected, and you can shoot him to finish him off again. Okay, this is Silent Johnny again. Now we're going to see him and the Alice bot, the bot that I was talking about earlier that's extremely overpowered, can hit from too far away, and you're going to see a prime reason why. Okay, notice the bot is on the ground, it's just passing at this guy. Okay, see, now Alice went underneath him and went through the floor. So it shouldn't have hit. So that's a glitch. Okay, here's another example of Silent Johnny with the Alice bot. Now he's stunned. And see, now the bot's retreating. The bot got him from around here through the floor. That's what you call pay to win bot. The last part I'm going to cover before I bring this video to the end is the pheromone system. In order to get to the next season, there's two parts you got to do. One, you got to get the antibodies at the 100%, and that's a server goal. Everybody's got to do it together. The second is you got targeted serums. You got to get 3 of them. Have them in your inventory when the season ends. And then on the next season, you're going to lose some things. Like you're going to lose your medical bay. Now, the obvious reason for you losing your medical bay is they don't want you getting immunity points back, because immunity points is something that they sell. So, of course, they're going to strip that from you. So you have to fight to pay and get it back again. The less immunity points that you get, the more you're going to pay. Well, at least that's what they're thinking. This video, of course, is my own opinions. What I did to get through the game and what I'm playing with so far. Now, other people's got other opinions, which might fit your playstyle. I hope this video helps answers at least a few questions. I mean, I've tried Discord for a long time, ask questions, don't get any answers. I go to the clip section, that's where I got some answers through other content creators, which I appreciate that. But, again, the moderators on Discord are not much help. They don't follow their own rules, they delete helpful videos, and they leave videos up of girls trying to show off, have nothing to do with the game. It's something that's just not very helpful. Happy gaming.